What up, YouTube? Tim Moose here. Now, here's my review for another Tyler Perry film, and it's probably the worst of his credit. And that is 2018's film, Acrimony. Now, this starred Taraji P. Henson, who I always like Henson, but yeah, Henson could have done a better film. I mean, she of course worked with Tyler Perry before on I Can't Do Bad by Myself, but yeah. Now, of course, this was a follow-up to, of course, Tyler Perry has just done Boo-Choo a year before, so this was also like his first actual R-rated film since 2010 for colored people, so there's that. And so, you got Taraji P. Henson, who portrays this character named Melinda, who ends up meeting, who has like a husband named Robert, who she ended up pretty much mating since they were like kids and all. And at first she ends up being skeptical of his charming nature, but couldn't really deny how like attractive she was to him. And once they fell in love, Melinda ended up molding herself into everything he wanted her to be, and she ends up sacrificing for him and work to support his like grandiose dreams here. And I mean, you actually had the girl from 13 Reasons Why, John Alexis, actually portrayed the younger version of Melinda. And there is like a flashback sequence that happens in this, and not to mention her Melinda's husband, who is named Robert, is portrayed by Lorek Bent, who was alright, I guess. And I guess you say this is a bit of like a Fair Attraction type scenario. She pretty much ends up become a bit of a psychopath, and once she and she pretty much ends up losing it, and now she can't really let go of him, and she gets really messed up. And I'm sad to say this film, I thought Temptation Confession of Marriage Counselor was his worst. That was until I saw Acrimony. I saw this movie back when it got released back in March 30th, 2018. I actually saw it it actually released the same day as Ready Player One, I remembered. And the film got 17%, and I could tell you right now, Acrimony is a big pile steaming of dog poop. It is horrible. This movie stinks. I mean, Taraji P. Henson, she's an awesome actress. Whether you're talking about Empire, Benjamin Button, Henson could never do wrong. She's always great. But why the heck did she have to say yes to this is beyond me. I mean, she also did another movie the same year, Proud Mary, which sadly didn't get so much good reviews. I kind of like Proud Mary. I thought Proud Mary was a really decent little action film. But this, I mean, her acting was not really that good in this, to be honest. I like Henson, but yeah, even her acting in this did not really save the film at all. You also had a few other castles here too, like you had Crystal Stewart, Jasmine Simon, Danelle Nicolet appear in this. Of course, she is best known for appearing in the Flash series. You had Brescia Webb. I mean, this movie just really blew. It was even boring. It had a really dumb twist at the end. I'm like, what the heck? This thing's one of the worst things that Perry has ever put out. Holy cow, why did Perry do something like this is beyond me. But yeah, Acrimony just stunk. It was also my top, not really my top 10, but it was almost close to my top 10 worst movies of that year. It was awful, So, yeah, Acrimony, Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen Tyler Perry's Acrimony? If so, what you thought of it? Did you actually like it? Did you not like it? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here, see me signing off.